Hello guys, welcome back to this new tutorial. So in this tutorial we will be designing the rest of the component of this web page. So I know that the last tutorial took a lot of time, hence this time I will directly copy paste the CSS and will directly explain to you guys, so it saves a lot of time. So yeah, so starting with the coding part. So now we can see that we don't have anything here, and don't worry about that, about the responsiveness part. I will tell you guys that part after we finish this component of this web page. Okay, so let's start by creating a div here, and I will give the name as I have given in the CSS. I will show you guys that thing once I am done with this part. So yeah, so I have actually made a box here, and as we can see, the first part which we need here is this eb and whatever you want to write there. So as in, I will create another div for this thing here, and I will start with a paragraph. You can say here A, B. Sorry guys. A, B and C, and maybe any number. Connections follow LinkedIn. So this B is actually the bold tag, so it helps to make a bold font there. So if I refresh here, then you can't see anything. This is because whatever we have written, it's inside this navbar. So in order to avoid that, I will write here br tags here. It is a break tag which brings the content on the new line, as you can see here. So the next thing is that we need a bold one here, so I will go in the index. I don't think I have done this thing, so I will give it a color of black, the bold thing. Okay, so as I have given bold tag only to LinkedIn, as you can see here, so it appears in black color. Now the next part is this thing, so we can do it with a ready-made tag which is known as HR tag. So you can see that we have got another line there. Now we will start with a row. This is not bootstrap, but I have ready-made CSS for this row too. Let me search here. So yeah, so you can see here. So let me start with another class of column. We will get into the CSS part later once we have done everything here. So let me just copy paste the content here, whatever is inside this. I will show you guys. Just let me give it a proper padding. Okay. Okay, so as you can see that I have given, just a second. Okay, so it is because of this thing. Okay, so now we got it right. The thing is, inside this row we have 3 columns, and these 2 columns have the same class, and this one has column 3 class. This is because I needed it on the rightmost side. So here you can say that this is the image of download.png as we had in our directory. And now the second column means this column, it has margin left, means the spacing between these two is of around 3 pixels. Then we can see here the LinkedIn, and here we have used br tag for new line, and you can see the rest of the things. So the reason why I have used column here, because, so let me show you the CSS. Okay, so for only column the float would be on the left side, and for column 3, which means this plus follow, it would be on the right side, and it has different color and padding too. But as we have this b tag here, so it's occurring in black color. If we remove it, then as you can say that it has occurred in blue color. So actually this is the internal CSS, so it has low priority as according to this inline CSS, or what we can say here, the tags. So whatever we write here, for example the style here, this is an inline CSS, so it has more priority than whatever I write in this external file. So this is how it goes. So as you can see that if I refresh, then yeah, so I will get the content as I need it. So the next thing here is that, yeah, also let me show you the CSS for row. The content is nothing, display is like a table, clear is both. So now the next thing here, we have a paragraph type. So let me just come out of this row and let me give it another class of para, and we have another div inside which we can write anything. So I will just copy and paste it from here. So now if I come here, sorry, I will refresh it. Okay, so now here you can see all the paragraph, whatever you want to type here, you can see the same. Now you might be wondering that what is this show more and show less. So actually if you want to show more, then it will show all the contents as we have on our LinkedIn page. But for this tutorial we will just look at the static side, because I think that I will need another video to explain this concept. Okay. So the next thing here is the image. So just a second. Okay, let it be. Okay, so let me come out of this div. Sorry. Okay, so this would be a class of image. So I have already given the names in CSS, so I'm going as per that. Okay, so you can see that I had this folder of 1.jpg in my same directory, you can say, and it also has a class of main image. So now if I refresh and get back here, so I will get an image of full width and height, but I want the height to be customized, so I will give it 300. Okay, so now the height is customized. Now again, so let's see what this main image is. So here through main image I have given the width. If I give it 50%, then it will cover accordingly to the parent size, but if I give the 100%, then it will acquire the whole space as its parent acquires. Okay, and the next class which I have used is this image. Okay, so I haven't used the class image in my CSS, so let it be. So now the another thing which we need to design is this line. Okay, so let me give it another class of comments, and also as I have various symbols here, so I will directly copy paste, because it will take a lot of time to write. I think it will be fine, because it's not that tough to understand. And as you can hear, you can see that I have a thumbs up image for like, and accordingly I have given the styles, and here is the light bulb icon, and here is the like icon for heart. So now if I go and refresh, actually I have done any mistake, I guess. Okay, these comments,